Russia's economy looks stable, but the numbers say otherwise. It's a house of cards, and a new US sanctions bill might just bring the whole thing crashing down. Special correspondent for the Kyiv Post and political scientist focused on Putin's Russia. What we're seeing right now may be the most critical economic moment in modern Russian history. So today, let's break down how the Russian economy actually works, why it's weaker than it looks, and how new sanctions could strike the regime at its most vulnerable point. Before we dive in, like and subscribe. It's free and it helps a lot. Senator Lindsey Graham's new sanctions bill, backed by over 80 senators, is a game changer. If passed, it would impose a 500% tariff on any country that continues buying Russian oil, gas, coal, or uranium. Not symbolic, an ultimatum. Who does this target? China and India, who together buy over 85% of Russia's oil exports. If they even cut imports by 25%, Russia would lose $114 million every day. That's $41 billion a year, or 15% of its entire national budget. Gone. Russia needs that oil money. It funds the army. It props up social services. It fuels propaganda. It's the engine of Putin's regime. And while China and India like Russia, they need the US far more. China sells over $580 billion of goods to America. India, over $118 billion. Compare that to what they sell to Russia, almost nothing. Faced with a choice, keep trading with Russia or keep trading with the US. The choice is obvious. Let's talk ruble. It's down to 80 per dollar, only because of capital controls and financial trickery. Economists expect it to fall to 100, 110 soon. Inflation, officially 10%. In reality, up to 30%. If oil revenue crashes, inflation could double overnight. Interest rates are already at 21%. That freezes credit, kills investment, destroys small business. The economy is in triage, and the patient is bleeding fast. Russia has a rainy day fund, not for long. At its current burn rate, $68 billion per month, it'll be out of cash by September. Rail cargo down 15%. Shipping company Sovcomflow lost $393 million in Q1. The Arctic LNG-2 mega project frozen. Flights grounded. Factories offline. Some regions can't even bake bread. Machines need Western parts and they're not available. This isn't a glitch, it's systemic collapse. In 2022, Russia had $600 billion in reserves. That's gone. In 2023, it still sold oil to Europe. That door's shut. In 2024, China and India stepped in. Now even that is under threat. What else does Russia export? Not much. Ever seen a Russian smartphone? A Russian car in the US? A Russian appliance in Europe? Neither have I. Russia sells oil and gas. That's it. Take that away. And as John McCain once said, it's just a gas station masquerading as a country. Without gas, it's not even that. This new sanctions bill targets everything Russia relies on: revenue, partners, and financial stability. If it passes, and insiders in DC say it will, Russia could face an economic crash worse than the 1990s. The tragedy? This could have happened 3 years ago. The world hesitated. But now, Putin's regime is finally running out of lifelines. So, what happens next? When does the crash hit? How will it look? Subscribe and we'll break that down in the next video.